That's our top story. Toronto residents will soon get an idea of how much their property taxes may be going up, with the proposed budget getting unveiled tomorrow. CP24's Melissa Duggan is live with a tee-up ahead of this unraveling. And I think people might unravel depending on how high this property tax hike will be.
Yeah, I can hear the clock chiming here at City Hall, a bit of an ominous sound as we look at City Hall. This is going to be a busy place over the next little while as Toronto property owners really waiting to see what they can expect when it comes to a property tax hike this year, a hike widely expected just by how much, especially after last year's record increase. We're waiting to see what happens there. So what we're expecting to happen is that the city's budget committee is going to start their review process. And that's going to kick off some public consultations. A lot of meetings are going to be happening here. And then Mayor Olivia Chow, she's going to outline that revised budget, presenting it by February 1st. Then the final spending plan, it's going to go to City Council at a meeting on February 11th for approval. So a whole lot of numbers are going to come our way before then. Last year's budget saw a 9.5% property tax increase. That's the largest hike in post-amalgamation Toronto. We're not expected to see a number that high this year, but again, some kind of jump is expected. Already, we're hearing from the mayor signaling some of her priorities for this year, things like police, things like the TTC, things like housing. We've already saw the budget process begin last week when it comes to the TTC, looking for a 6.5% boost when it comes to city funding. That adds up to about $85 million. So just to give you an idea of the increase in spending in some services that we are expecting. A lot of unknowns as well when we look ahead to the city's spending plan. Of course, you have inflation to factor in, but also the uncertainty when it comes to the federal government. We're looking at that looming federal election sometime soon. What could that mean for the money coming from Ottawa to us here in Toronto? So all of those sorts of things are going to be put into play when the calculators are pulled out tomorrow and we get a better idea of what the numbers are exactly going to look like. As for the big presentation, the meetings, things are going to kick off here at City Hall tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. And you could expect that CP24 is going to be very busy with all that, bringing you all the latest numbers. So, Phil, going to toss it back to you for now.
All right, Melissa Duggan outside City Hall. Thank you. Appreciate it.